other people will tell you how fabulous your life looks from the outside, and it doesn't mean that it's not hard, and so that's kind of, it's almost like that, where you have this you can't ask for sympathy when you have what looks like an amazing lifestyle, but and you're not looking for it, but at the same time it's like, no, but we still work really hard, we achieved this, we didn't get a gift of it, which I think people think too, they're sort of like, oh, you're always on holidays and you're not really working, and so it's like this constant battle to say to people like, hey, we work really hard, like we actually worked even harder than you're probably, like working, definitely harder than I worked in my office job, because I used to be able to slide in there at 8:59, and I probably did half a day's work in between chatting to people and being social and all that sort of thing, whereas now I do 8 hours of like being super productive, because I don't have anyone to talk to, in my office, so I just sit down and I do my work, and I'm more diligent, because I don't want to lose that lifestyle, so I work much, much harder, because it feels like I've got something to lose, so yeah.
Yeah, and I think it does. I mean, even listening to you describe that to me, I think it comes back to that idea that so many people feel that they need to justify and defend their situation, when ultimately we don't need to justify and defend. And that's the same as self-care, going back to the beginning of the conversation with self-care, taking time out to yourself, whether it is self-indulgent or not, to go on a retreat, to spend the money to go on a retreat or take the time to go on a retreat. If someone genuinely feels that it is going to better their life, then why do people feel that they need to justify and defend themselves?
Very interesting question. I mean, I think because for so much in the way that we're connected with so many individuals now that really shouldn't, we're still friends with people from school, we're people that you might have lost contact with. And so we have this huge network of people judging our every move. And it's overwhelming. Again, so overwhelm is a huge thing that was always coming to me in my business. And even, as a person, and personally, is that you're so connected and you're so judged, and that just gives you that anxiety, and it makes you feel like you've got to justify yourself, and like, it is your life. It doesn't matter if you want to travel the world and enjoy that if that's what brings you joy, then do that. If you can, good on you. If you can do it for 3 hours work a day, you don't have to work 8 hours a day. I mean, that is a big thing. People in their 9 to 5 and they're you've got to do this and you've got to do your 40-hour weeks minimum. Like, why? Why? I think it's time that we're asking that more. Like, why do I have to do what everybody else does just because it's the way they've always done it?
That's exactly right. And that's true. Why do I have to do what everyone else does? And why do I want, what do I want to do, and why do I want to do it? Why do I really want to do things in life?
Yep.
And when you answer that question of why you really want to do stuff, and whether it's be to bring you inner joy, to bring you inner peace, to have less overwhelm, to have less anxiety, so that I can be a better parent, a better partner, a better friend, a better lover, a better person in this world, then there's no reason to justify and defend anything.
There's one path for
That's
everybody.
right. So I think in summary, I think everything comes back to the fact that people are generally feeling overwhelmed, overloaded, burnt out, stressed and anxious, and need more self-care, more retreat, more pausing, more reflecting, more working out their needs, and just creating and doing what will bring more joy and calm into their life.
Couldn't have summarized it better myself.
Perfect. So on that note, let's look at a quote to finish off that you told me was one of your favourite quotes.
The greatest wealth is health, by Virgil.
Yes.
It
So
really is.
true. Brilliant. So thank you so much for coming in today and talking to me and discussing this whole topic of self-care and travel and combining the two together, because it's a fabulous combination. I mean, who doesn't love to travel, go to amazing destinations and look after themselves and come back hopefully feeling really rejuvenated with a better outlook, a changed mindset, and hopefully sustaining some of those tools that have been taught to them when they've been away, being able to embody some of the feelings that they've gained and keep them going, and then keep that cycle going.
Thank you very much for having me. It's been a pleasure.
Oh, thank you so much. So, if you, before we go, how can people find out a little bit more about what you do, or reach you, or have a look at some of the holidays or retreats or travel options?
Yeah, I was going to say, so our website would be the best option. We have all of our retreats on there, and it is just www.healthandfitnesstravel, that's AND in the middle there, .com.au.
Fabulous. And I'll put all of that on the show notes anyway. So I'm Lisa Entwistle, your host and founder of Wealthy Living. I'm an integrated life, clarity and wellbeing coach. I'm a workplace wellness consultant, event facilitator and host, and I'll be running my own retreat next March 9th to 16th in Thailand, Phuket, and it's all about sustainable wellbeing. So if you're interested in finding out any more information about that, you can contact me directly or go to Wealthy Living Facebook page. I'll be doing that with Retreat for Resorts, so you can go to their social media pages as well. Otherwise, you can find me at www.wealthyliving.com.au. That's WELLTHY living.com.au. If you've enjoyed this episode, please leave a comment, rate it on iTunes, and share it with your network. So thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you've enjoyed the episode. Thank you so much, Samantha.
Thank you.
And I look forward to reconnecting soon.